we've made our way into the kitchen with our first guest, and he has been hailed as the king of comfort food. Today, he is here making us his mac and cheese with a twist that we never saw coming. Welcome back, our very good friend, Chef Eric Greenspan.
Thank you. Happy to be
Eric, at least part of you, my friend, because you
Just the good part. Just the good part.
lost so much weight, Eric.
I have, yeah.
So if
Almost
you're
70 pounds.
that is wow. Really quite accomplishment. So if you're telling us we can all eat mac and cheese and also still stay healthy, we are in. Cameron Page and Ken are over there.
I'm trying to figure this out.
I know.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. If you could figure it out, there'd be no need to have me. Right?
Yeah, so this is from your latest cookbook.
Latest cookbook, Cook Up Comfort. It's in collaboration with WW, which is Weight Watchers Reimagined.
All right.
I've been on the program for about a year and a half.
And clearly it's going well.
Yeah, it works. It works because you don't have to eliminate this or eliminate that. It just kind of teaches you the way to balance your choices. And look, everybody knows that I'm all about flavor. Everybody knows that I'm all about delicious and comfort. This recipe is a great example of that because it shows you ways, little tricks to kind of extend flavors and give you everything that you love in a macaroni and cheese, but in a way that you can eat and have a healthy lifestyle.
Right, and not feel bad about it. So it starts with our cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce, exactly.
There's some cheese in it.
There is. Look, so for me, you gotta have cheese in the macaroni and cheese, but it's really about that creamy flavor, right? So, and it's about the yellow color. Let's be honest. Macaroni and cheese needs to have that color. So what do? We take acorn squash or butternut squash, any kind of squash you want, roast it off until it's nice and soft, tender, about 40 minutes in the oven. And then to that, I'm gonna add some paprika.
Nice.
And I'm gonna add some salt.
The paprika just gives it a little kick?
A little bit of color, a little bit of kick. You can put cayenne pepper in there or chili powder if you want, something like that. Cinnamon wouldn't taste good, but you could do it. Then I take one of my favorite WW tricks, which is non-fat Greek yogurt.
I love that.
And what non-fat Greek yogurt does, it brings a little protein to the party, but what it really does is that it creams it out. And without adding cream, you get a nice kind of creamy texture to the sauce.
And you're not adding much.
No, not much. And depending on the consistency that you want, you can add more. Like on the program, it's 0 points, so you can just eat as much. Oh, it's 0. Technically, you can eat as much non-fat Greek yogurt as you want. I mean within reason. Yeah. So if depending on the texture that you're looking for, you can add a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever you want to do. Now, I do put cheese in it.
Okay, and this is whole fat cheese?
I believe this is low-fat cheddar cheese.
Okay.
So you still get the flavor, you still get the stringiness and the elasticity, but now,
everything in moderation.
Everything within moderation. Here's the trick, feta cheese. Okay?
I love feta.
Now,
everything's better with feta.
The beautiful thing about feta cheese in this is that feta is super strong in flavor, right? But if you're creaming it out into a sauce, what you're doing is you're taking the strong cheese flavor and you're extending it throughout the entire sauce. So you get an entire squash yogurt puree that tastes cheesy without too much cheese in it. Are you doing this?
And then we just pulse.
Yeah, we just pulse.
I like the science.
Let's just let it rip.
Let it go. And look at that, it's coming together and it's legitimately looking like a cream sauce.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so now, what we do, now look at that. Also.
Oh, I would eat it just like that.
Now, the beautiful thing about this is that then I take orecchiette pasta. In the book, it's macaroni, but you can use whatever kind of pasta you want. I like orecchiette like macaroni because it's got a nice texture to it. And a nice tooth, right? And what I add it to is I boiled it with cauliflower. Okay. And what you're gonna find is that, because for me,
what do you boil it together? So
I boil it
together. Into the same pot.
You boil it together in the same pot, and what happens is that the cauliflower kind of extends it, so you still get the tooth and the texture of the pasta, but the whole thing isn't made up of pasta. Does that make sense? So it's not all carbs. And so you'll see that this cauliflower is really tender, but when you're baking it in the oven, it's gonna get even more tender. It's almost gonna kind of disappear and just give you a little bit of body to the recipe.
Right.
What ratio would you mix the pasta with the cauliflower?
I think this one's about 2 to 1 cauliflower to pasta.
That's what it looks like.
You can make it equal.
That's
you can
great.
like
it
depending on
you're cutting your carbs
where
by
you're at.
Right.
Exactly. But you're still getting the texture, and that's what you're really looking for at the end of the day.
It doesn't make you feel like you're missing out on anything.
Exactly.
You know, because when you go on these really hardcore diets and people say no pasta, no bread,
and that's all you want.
That's so impossible
100%,
to do.
100%.
Give people the option just a little bit.
Right. I'm dying to taste what that
I'm
sauce is like.
also taking some roasted shallot.
Oh, beautiful.
For this recipe, just to add a little extra little touch. Chop it up, mix it in there, roast it in the oven until it's nice and charred.
Shallots are what onions wish they were.
Yeah.
So delicious.
My old mentor Joachim Swishaw used to call them the BMW of onions. And then
into a baking dish.
Into a baking dish.
And how long would we bake this?
You know, so I'll show you the last little farm.
Is this where we get a little bit of the crunch?
Yes.
Crunch. And I'm going to show you how to get crunch because, again, nothing is off the table when you're doing WW. So, yeah, we're going to take pecorino cheese for more flavor. We're going to take breadcrumbs. We're going to take thyme.
Which is shocking that you can put breadcrumbs on this and on the WW program.
Well, because the beautiful thing is that it's not like there's nothing that you actually have to eliminate. It's about keeping it within reason. So if I sprinkle this stuff on top and get a nice little coating, I'm gonna get that crunch. I'm gonna get that flavor, but it's not. You know, look how thick this is. You're only gonna get a little bit. You're gonna get enough, but you're not gonna overdo it.
And you're going to be satiated. I think that's the key too. That your brain and your body feel like you got something substantial.
So that goes into the oven.
30 minutes later.
Oh, thank you for that.
About 25 minutes later.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
There it is. Listen,
guys
while you're
ready to
serving
taste
that up, I want to give you a chance to tell us a little bit about your virtual food court. Tell us a little bit about
Yeah, so Alt Grub Faction, I've actually made a move into the virtual food game.
Yes, after
which
you say
is a ghost kitchen of sorts. So I have 5 restaurant brands that all come out of one small kitchen, and they're only available for delivery only. Like delivery is kind of like the
Look
new
at that.
thing when it comes to food these days.
Yeah.
And so the Alt Grub Faction, I've got brekkie breakfast burritos, I've got tuna roll, which is
that
a New York
looks
City bodega
good.
style deli.
Oh, my
I've got Chino, which is an
Amazing.
orange
Those look
chicken
amazing.
burrito concept,
Wow.
and Boo Boo's Birds and Burgers, which is a fried chicken burger concept, all available for delivery only.
Well,
My gosh.
is this available for delivery only?
I mean, I just delivered it to you.
It is absolutely
Get in
delicious.
here, Eric.
Thank you so much. As I'm tuning in
amazing.
for more delicious recipes from Eric, grab a copy of Cook
goodness.
Up Comfort and visit his social media, which is right there below. And as always, this recipe
This is good.
will be at hallmarkchannel.com. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so much,
Thank you.
Eric.
This is amazing.
I'm glad you're
Again,
enjoying it.
I know you're eating.